So you always gotta love owning your own home. So we went out of town this weekend, and I came home, and Pop Up Bob here said that water was streaming down the window right here when it was raining, and I have no idea where it would have came from. Outside right here, out my son's room. Okay, so I know there's this flashing here. You can see this. You can tell it's all kind of pulled up. His nails got pulled up a little bit. That seems awful. A lot of rain to be pouring down that thing from those, but I guess I'm just going to put a bunch of Lexel on there and then nail them back down, and hopefully that will be good. Now I'll just put some Lexel. I'm just gonna put Lexel over every single one of those nail holes just to seal it up, and hopefully that will fix it. I'll do the same on the other side, and we'll see if that fixes our problem. Well, that didn't fix the problem. The roof is 25 years old. It's buckling everywhere and still leaking. So you know what? Guess it's time for a new roof. This sucks. Today is roof day. Cervantes Roofing is coming, and they are going to hook me up with new gutters, all new roof. As you can see, or you might not be able to see. If I get down low, look at this buckle right here. Oh, wow. Really bad. So, all right, let me get with the boys and see what the plan is here with this new roof. Tear off today. You can see this gentleman here, he's just grabbing shingles and just yanking them right off like it's nothing. I don't know if it's supposed to be that easy or not. Roofing, getting at it. Look at that. Ow. And the gutters don't matter because I'm getting new gutters too, so it don't matter. So the guys are throwing the shingles off the roof, walking down this walkboard and toss them in there. And I told them that we need to cover Nana's plants, because I told Nadio that if they mess up Nana's garden or Nana's flowers, she's gonna kick their you-know-what. So we had it covered up with some zip board. Comes in handy for everything. Got some zip board on there just to keep anything from landing on Nana's new flower garden, flower beds there. Thought I'd come up on the roof here, check it out. They got most of it off. Now you can see there are a few spots it looks like it's not nailed off real good. So I think they are going to nail off what needs to be nailed off. You can see down inside my ceiling here. Okay, got some insulation. I know they did say there was some rotten fascia behind the subfascia there. And I think on this corner right here, there's also some rotten fascia. And there's a couple wet spots down at the bottom of the dormers there. I think there and on the other side. So, like I said, I trust these guys. I told them just, you know, do what you need to do. If it needs to get done, do it. If not, if it's sufficient, then leave it. But, you know, I trust these guys will do what's right and get it changed out. So, and looking in this, it looks like this is stapled. That's where it's at, but there are some, looks like some smaller 10 penny nails holding it in. But I don't know if that staple thing is normal. I'll have to ask Devin and see what he says. But anyways, but I don't know. We'll see. There's our DirecTV. So what they said is they're just going to leave this like it is, make marks, everything. And then once they're ready, they'll move it, put the shingles on, and then put it right back. And then I'll put a bunch of Lexel in all those holes just to make sure nothing leaks. Well, they're getting her buttoned up, but guys are getting back at it this morning, and they noticed some rotten fascia there behind the plastic. Some subfascia is rotten, so they're taking care of that, hooking me up. It's no good, huh? They are also going back and re-nailing. He's got some 16s in that gun there, and they're locating the studs. You can see that they snapped some lines there, and they're going back and re-shooting off all the sheathing, which is fantastic. That is so awesome. That's just going to strengthen everything up and make it last longer. And then he's actually cutting off 16 inches off of all the fascia there. I can see I got to get up and definitely need to get up and clean some of that. But he's cutting off 16 inches off the end of all the fascia there where it meets the roof because it's all rotten. So I just went and got some 2x6 pressure treated, and they're going to fix that up and make it awesome. So here he comes down. He's just going to pop, 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 and shoot off that roof there. Oh yeah. So I just talked to my man here, and he'll take some step flashing and slide up underneath the siding there so that we don't have any leak problems. And then I'll get out here with a power sprayer and power spray that because it looks like you know what.
What are you doing? No, 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 no.
What? I'm shaving my head. I shave my head every summer.
But you've been using the keeps and your hair looks so nice and full.
Well, boys, I guess can't argue with that. The wife likes it, it's staying. Hey, you know what? If you want some fuller hair, if you want to stimulate some hair growth, or if you just want to take better care of your hair, Keeps has you covered. And guys, don't worry, this is nothing to be embarrassed about. Do you know that 2 out of every 3 guys, by the time they're 35, will experience some type of male pattern baldness? That is so hard to say, male pattern baldness. So if you'd like to do something about it, check out Keeps. Keeps is an online subscription service that makes it easy and affordable for men to treat hair loss from the comfort of their own home. And it's pretty crazy. Most Keeps men will actually start seeing results within 6 months after their first treatment. One of the best things about Keeps is that it's discreet. They actually ship the packaging right to your house in a discreet package so nobody knows what it is, and it just shows up right at your door. You don't have to leave the house. It's fantastic. And Keeps is loved and trusted. Over the past 6 years, Keeps has treated over 1 million men with only science-backed ingredients. If you don't believe me how good Keeps is, check out the reviews. They actually have over 5,000 5-star reviews. Hey, thanks to Keeps for sponsoring today's video and for the free product. And remember, hair loss stops with Keeps. For a special offer to get started, go to keeps.com/Jaysway. That's KEEPS.com/Jaysway to get started. Oh, Mother Nature's not helping us out here. I think I had a little water leak my daughter's room there. So I threw a tarp on that this morning. And this is where the porch roof was leaking real bad. So I put this big old tarp over the top to try to minimize that leaking. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I think it's supposed to be nicer. So I'm hoping they can get out here tomorrow and hopefully get a lot of this thing covered up, because I'm not really a big fan of it just sitting open like this. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm not loving it. Even the roofers know to use Lexel. Lexel, the only way, right? What? 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 I don't know what he just said, but I think he just said he loves Lexel is what I think he said. So it looks like they finally got to the spot that we thought was bad. And yeah, something's going on there. Yeah, I think it might be leaking, seeing as there's water. We're gonna put some new sheets. We got some zip, some red board down there. I'm gonna hand them up. We're gonna put some new sheets, cover up all this old crap. I got the perfect trailer to haul some material. Look at that. Freaking boat trailer. It's like a flatbed. I'm just gonna lay that stuff right there and strap her down. And that stuff I'm talking about is that. Our buddies from Huber are fantastic, and I'm going to use that zip system to fix any repairs on the roof. That looks much better. So Nadia was just pointing out to me, they had some nasty flashing here, but it just went underneath the shingle right here. So even if it did get there, it just went down right on top of the roof. And that's why we're having that problem. So he's gonna do some shingles here and then ice and water up over that to cover the gap. And I believe he's gonna build this up a little bit so it's not so drastic there.
See there?
Ah, there you go. Now you're talking. Now it's more of a gradual instead of down 2 inches. You know what they say? You think it's expensive to hire a professional? Wait till you hire an amateur. Because this is what happens when you hire an amateur. This is an easy way for me to sneak up on the roofers. Make sure they're doing their job. You gotta love when you see the boss man out here working harder than the rest of the crew. He's been here since 7. Smooth rot. There. There. This is all wet across the front here, so I think they're just going to go ahead and rip all those sheets out and replace them with the zip. A couple of these pieces are only partially done, so he's just going to snap a line and cut that out there. So we got a little bit of a rot there with the truss. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a couple 2x4 and just sandwich that in there just to have something strong to nail to so that we're not nailing down to rotten wood. These guys are doing it right. That's what I like to see, doing it right. Boys and girl, our foam was finishing up. Now, as you can see, they did put a ridge vent on it, which it did not have a ridge vent before. And I don't know if anybody out there can tell me why it didn't. Now, this is a manufactured home or a module, no, manufactured home where it's two pieces put together on a superior slab walls, but it never had a ridge cap, and neither did the dormers. So I don't know if they put one on these dormers or not. I know they were going to. Yeah, they did. It's kind of hard to see, but right there you can see they got a little ridge cap on the dormers as well too. Let this baby breathe. In the summertime, it's so hot upstairs. I got AC units for both the kids' rooms because the AC is in the basement. It just doesn't push up there. I know this house should have two. It's about 3,000 square foot. It should have two for sure, but it's only got one. Brand new, I just put in last year. Another thing I just added to this house. But I think that ridge vent will really help get all that air out of there, so it should be good. They're finishing up here. Looks like they'll be done with this today, and then gutters. New gutters getting on too, probably Monday. So super excited. So glad that it's not raining. Man, these guys go above and beyond. Even power spraying it. Look how nasty that is. Oh man. Yuck. Well, these guys are working in the rain again. This is like the fourth time this week, and I told them the only good thing about putting gutters up in the rain is that you can definitely tell if they work or not. So that one's draining. That's a good sign. They're putting some downspouts on. I freaking love these gutters. They're big 6-inch seamless gutters. Cervantes does the roof. They actually do the gutters also. One-stop shop. And I'm super impressed. Everything is looking fantastic. This one, the same thing. This one's draining out the end there. Looking good. Alrighty, roof is done. That was a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. There's a few times in there with the rain, I was freaking out. I actually put some tarps on it over the roof a couple times just because I was really nervous about the rain. But hey, that's what happens when you live in the rainforest in Western North Carolina. So, hey, Cervantes roofing, man, it looks fantastic. And they're not paying me to say this, I'm actually paying them. But they did a great job. I'm super stoked on how everything looks. The gutters look great. Everything is sealed up nice. They put a ridge vent up for me, which it didn't have that before, so I'm super excited about that. So, but hey, thanks for watching the video. Hope maybe you learned something, because I know I learned some stuff doing this roof. I'm definitely not a roofer, so it was nice to see some professionals do some work. So, hey, I gave you a little tease of fire there in the beginning of the video, but I think we should get a little bit more fire. What do you think? Charlie, a little more fire? Fire, let's do it. Woo!